Hello and welcome to part 4 playing through Skyrim as a support mage. While technically not a lot got done, I do feel like I made some good progress. First, I got the Horn of Yurgen
I think you're
Windcaller.
looking for this.
I got yelled at by some old men. I eventually got fed up and made Eric use his sword whether he liked it or not. I raided Delphine's basement of literally everything of value. And got Eric some new clothes. Without wasting any more time, let's begin.
You're that
We
busy
start
you've
off
been
being
poking
blackmailed
around.
for 10 gold.
Attic room, eh? Well, we don't have an attic room, but you can have the one on the left. Make yourself at home. So you're the
We receive the horn and immediately get out of Dodge. I am coming back. I just want the third word of Fusrodov before I begin.
Not here.
Plus, I don't really like Delphine, so I'll make her wait for a while. Next, we have the only people actually happy to see me.
The Horn of Yurgen Windcaller. Well done. You have now passed all the trial.
Which means it's now time to stare at the ground and get another blast of that old man strength. Now let's go get yelled at real quick.
Mage nu ismir dovasebrod daman da rock. Dovahkiin, you have tasted the voice of the Greybeards and passed through unscathed. High Hrothgar is open to you.
So by that logic, does that make Eric also worthy? Because he flinched way less than I did during that whole thing. Oh well, semantics. Moving on. Due to Eric's close range archery, I added one more mod. Immersive Amazing Follower Tweaks. It does a couple cool things, but I'm only interested in one. First of all, you're going to want to activate Leadership. You'll find that under Powers. It allows you to recruit basically anybody as well as the ability to have multiple followers. But we're not really interested in that today. At first glance, it looked like nothing actually changed. If you start the mod already having a follower, you have to dismiss them first and then re-recruit them.
Well, it's been fun. I guess I'll head back to Rorikstead. I could really use some more experience in the field. I'd be happy to join you again, and it won't cost a thing. I'm ready to go.
Once you do that, you'll notice a new dialogue option. Let's talk about your abilities. You can change their combat style, which is what we're going to be doing first. This will make it so he only uses two-handed weapons, i.e. the big-ass sword in his back. The mod also adds a couple other useful things. You can teach your followers magic, you can toggle the visibility of their helmets, and you can see their stats. Useful for finding out what kind of people should be using what kind of weapons. It's also how I learned Eric can actually use heavy armor or light armor to the same efficiency, so it makes it ideal for just putting in whatever looks the coolest. Moving on, this one's very useful for if you lose your follower as well. I'm going to tell Eric to stay here and not move. Then I will travel a very short distance away just for demonstration purposes and use the other new power. This one is called Follower Commands. It lets you give your followers commands. Very complicated, I know. I will go to Actions and Summon. And there he is. Very useful for if you lose your followers or you just want them to move real quick. Alright, I guess we'll go back to Delphine now. Upon returning, Delphine is still waiting for us. Clearly, she's not as important as she likes to act.
Give me a mug of ale. Coming right up.
After a bit of light
Greybeard, so you
looting,
think
it's
you're the
finally time to have our
Dragonborn.
conversation.
I hope.
And as always, I try to be as stupid and unresponsive to her as
I
possible.
hope you're just playing dumb.
Sometimes you just have to
I'm
enjoy the
one who
small
left the
things.
note in your- I need to
After
get into
a
my
very
traveling
long
gear. Give me a
conversation,
minute and
it's
I'll be
time to
ready.
kill a dragon. But first, we must take everything of
Just
value
feels
in this
right.
room.
Having this new life as an adventurer. It's what I was meant to do.
That's better. Let's get on the road to Let's go. Morgnar, I'm traveling. You've got the inn till I get back.
At first, I thought I'd miss farming. I guess I've had my fill of it because I don't miss it at all.
I must have taken too long because by the time I got upstairs, she was already gone. But first, it's time to go play dress up with Eric. Now, technically, his heavy skills and his light skills for armor are exactly
You
the
tried
same,
mercenary work?
so it's not
suit you.
super important. But I figure a lighter armored person moving faster is more efficient, seeing as I'll be pocket healing him basically all the time.
It's
But
a
more than
fine
likely,
day
I'll
with you
probably just find
around.
whatever looks coolest. Maybe I'll give him the Nightingale armor later. Oh no, decision for later. Let's go kill a dragon.
Zil Grotova Ursa. Sled
Let's watch and wait. This is worse than I thought.
Alduin Thuri. Boantid Vokri Hasuliksenjun Kuzig. Ger Salakanir. Kalimir. Folusai Dovakin. Zuu. Korav Mid Nol Dove to high. You do not even know our tongue, do you? Such arrogance. To dare take for yourself the name of Dova. Zaruganir, Kridar Jur.
Look out!
Seeing as I've been editing down most of the fights so far, I'll try to keep the entire one here just for the sake of, actually showing the support mage build. As always, start off with the Flame Army. Funny thing, I actually end up giving Siliganir Stone Flesh by accident. Because apparently I just love to make things harder for myself.
My voice has been silenced. My lord Alduin requires your death. I am glad. Lie. It's to be a real fight then. Good.
Unfortunately, right there is where I whirlwind sprinted too far. It put me at like a really bad angle and I was trying to catch the fight. So while I double backed to get a higher vantage point, I ended up missing the final hit. I'm pretty sure Eric got it though.
That was well. Wait, something's happening. God's above. So you really are.
And with that, mission success. Next is the most important part, looting the dragon. I get to be slightly less broken now.
Dragonborn.
Oh yeah, also Delphine finally believes me or whatever. There is just one more thing.
You need some-
I love doing that so much. And that's all for today. I'm trying to avoid blazing through the main quests, so I'll probably sidestep to the Thieves Guild or another faction, just to avoid rushing to the end. Plus, appearance-wise, the Nightingale armor is probably my favorite one in the game. And that's pretty much it. As always, thank you for watching, have a great day, I'll see you next one. Bye for now.